Hello everyone! Get set to witness pilots performing incredible maneuvers and handling aircraft in challenging conditions. Join us as we explore the exciting world of aviation. Buckle up, and let's get it on. Dropping signal flares can make for quite a spectacular show, and here's the proof. Certainly not the typical scene you'd expect to see when you peek out of your apartment window. Ever wonder how drivers react when a plane flies really close? I bet they're feeling both amazed and scared out of their wits. Meet the US Navy fighter jet called the Blue Angel. It's awesome when a plane impresses not just with its functionality, but also its looks. Aren't those vortices mesmerizing? I'm curious, does he have to pay a fine for breaking traffic laws?
November 473 Echo Romeo, contact departures. Now have a great day. Take care. Yeah, my bad. Forgot. Traffic no longer a factor. Forgot to tell you about that guy. November 3369, clear to land runway 19er. Welcome to Dwaynesburg.
All right, clear to land 19er.
Mira, ay, güey. Sí, va a bajar.
Losing control, even for a second, is really risky when you're flying a plane. Look at how the wing accidentally brushes the runway. I bet even the pilot got seriously scared at that moment. After that, no one will question your abilities, pal.
Какая тут рыбалка?
Yeah, I think I'm crazy. Look at that shit.
He just couldn't pass up the chance to show people how cool he was. Even a fighter pilot might get scared when lightning strikes their aircraft. Here's how US Air Force pilots check their skills. This plane is used for putting out fires, and right now the pilot will show you what can happen to a car if it gets hit with 4 tons of fire retardant. So, let's not get in the way of these guys getting their job done. There are very few places in the world where you can get so close to a flying airplane, and Maho Beach is one of them. People come here on purpose to feel those vibes and witness the might of the engine roar. Want to make the air show even cooler? Just throw in a wall of fire.
Go!
The only time you can't say anything to someone who slammed your car door shut. Enjoy these amazing shots from the air show rehearsal. Refueling in mid-air is practically an art. That guy must be completely focused, giving it his all. What is the coolest way to round up cattle that you can think of? It looks even more impressive up close. Perhaps one of the coolest videos of a Navy plane landing on the deck of an aircraft carrier. Imagine if taxis like that came for you too. At first glance, this plane might seem too large for maneuvering, but with a skilled pilot at the controls, anything is possible. The pilot just had to share this footage, and you can see why, right? The view is absolutely stunning, isn't it? That day in Heathrow proved to be a real test for the pilots. Wind gusts reached up to 42 miles per hour. Thankfully, all the passengers were lucky because every pilot was truly skilled at their job. To land a plane in emergency situations, you've got to be a real pro. And that's exactly who was piloting the plane. It could have ended pretty sadly if the instructor hadn't stepped in on time, saving both himself and the student from crashing. It's easy to see why they trust people like him to teach others. These pilots are true superheroes. They managed to land the plane in zero visibility.
30, 20, 10, 5.
Right now, you're watching footage from military exercises. Helicopters are dropping off equipment and soldiers onto the water. It might not seem too tough, but in reality, the pilot is pulling off some pretty precise maneuvers. That had to be the most iconic entrance on the racetrack in history. When two daredevils meet each other in the air, a typical flight becomes an adrenaline-fueled race. This isn't a landing or a stunt to entertain the audience, it's how the plane gathers water to extinguish fires. Not every pilot can pull off what this guy does. His skills are top-notch. In Helsinki, about 130,000 people showed up to see these guys perform their amazing aerobatics firsthand. Can you picture how powerful a helicopter would have to be to lift something that big off the ground? It's pretty funny seeing US bombers flying alongside Swedish Air Force jets because of their size difference, but they managed to keep in formation impressively well. The pilot had to make an emergency landing right on the beach. Personally, I prefer to think that it wasn't anything serious. Maybe you just wanted to hear the ocean waves for a change. Don't blink or you'll miss it. At first glance, it's easy to mistake this powerful aircraft for a missile. A fighter jet launching from an aircraft carrier in the dead of night looks like a scene straight out of a sci-fi flick. During takeoff, there was an issue with the engine. As you can imagine, the flight didn't last long at all. They had to turn back and land the plane almost right away. Whoever said that roads are just for cars? While watching the air show, the spectators might have gotten a bit tired, so the pilot decided to freshen them up. Within seconds, a sudden downpour made it impossible for the pilots to see the runway, so they had to circle back around to land safely.
Minimums.
Go around.
How's your brake?
A legendary flight recording. The Lithuanian pilot pulled off some insane maneuvers, flying right under a bridge over the river. Is there anything cooler than taking to the skies side by side with real aviation pros? I think after an experience like that, the guy could feel like he's part of the flock. Experts say it's totally normal for a new engine to do this during its first run. Though it still looks kinda scary. Fixing a power line isn't just about bravery, you've got to trust your partner. Luckily, the guy had one of the best pilots around. Check out the power of the engine in this F-16. It might seem like the plane is falling, but actually the pilot's just showing off how much he's honed his skills. If you increase the exposure on your camera, you can capture this cool effect. The propeller blades create a fascinating illusion because of how fast they spin. The fact that the pilot looks so unfazed means that this isn't even close to being the craziest stunt he can pull off.